So, hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in, guys. And yes, it is Mental Health Mondays where we come out and talk about the mental health piece. If you are new here, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking me out. I appreciate you for stopping by. And guys, for all my ride or dies, thank you guys for always coming and checking out the channel, checking out the videos, guys. So guys, I want to let you know I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. I am not a psychiatrist. I am none of these things. I'm a young lady that comes on and talk about the mental health piece because it is near and dear to my heart. And I want everybody to know that we have people that are dealing with mental health on a regular basis. So that's why I come out and talk about it. And I also feel like I can talk about it because I see a therapist and I do have some mental issues that have came out and that I have been getting help for. So I want to let you know you are not alone. People are going through mental health every day. Some people are dealing with it in silence. So this is the reason why I want to talk about it. And because guys, people have such a stigma about people that have mental illness. So that's the reason why I come out, talk about it, and let you know the importance of knowing if you have any issues that you can get the help you need so that guys, you can be the best you that you can be. So guys, just want to let you know, mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and your social well-being. It affects how we think, how we feel, how we act, and it helps to determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. So guys, that is just to let you know that your mental health is real. Having your mental health, dealing with your mental health, seeing about your mental health is very important. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior can be affected. So guys, mental health conditions, mental illness and disorders can range from mild to severe that affects a person's thinking, mood, or behavior. And that is according to the National Institute of Mental Health. Nearly 1 in 5 adults live with a mental illness. So guys, that's why I like to come out and let you know how many people that are actually dealing with it. You may be sitting near someone at work in a cubicle that may be dealing with mental health. You may be walking by someone and thinking they just got everything together and it's just, but we have so many people that are dealing with mental health. The reason why I want to talk about it more, because people are dealing with it in silence. And I think it's something we should be able to talk about. We should be able to discuss. We should be able to share with others without people looking down on us and making assumptions about us. Because guys, I try to let you know, I deal with mental health on a regular basis. I see a therapist and it's been helping me, and it has greatly changed my mood and the way I think about things. But guys, I have triggers also, and different ones that have mental issues, they have triggers. So for me, guys, I had a trigger on this week. Whereas I always let you know, guys, death is something I don't deal with very well. So I lost one of my uncles this week, the last uncle that I had on my dad's side. So all of my dad's brothers are deceased and my father's deceased. So dealing with death, I deal with death differently. I have to really meditate, read, and trust God when it comes to death for me. So guys, pray for me as we go through this next part of my life by dealing with the death of my uncle. So guys, that's why I come out and talk about mental health, because death is something that bothers me or a trigger for me. And I have other triggers like being abused and things like that. And all of that does affect our mental health. So that's why I come out, guys, and talk about it, because you got to remember, if 5 people in a room, one of those 5 people are dealing with mental health. And there are different types of factors that contribute to people having mental health. It can be biological factors such as your genes and brain chemistry. And it also can be life experiences such as trauma or abuse. Or it can be family history of mental health problems. So guys, it may also be that someone in your family has some mental issues, or it just may be biological factors or life experiences such as traumas that I talked to you about. And guys, I'm just going to list a few types of mental health, disorders. You got like antisocial personality disorder. You got anxiety disorder, which people that's my son, he has like anxiety. You have attention deficit disorder. You got bipolar disorder. You got borderline personality disorders. You got eating disorders. You got post-traumatic disorders. You got seasonal affective disorders. You got some people that self-harm, and you got suicidal and behavioral. But guys, remember, there are different types, and there are serious mental illness that interferes with a person's life and ability to function. So despite common misconceptions, having any type of mental issue is not a choice, or it's not a weakness. It's not a character flaw, or it's not something that just passes and you can't snap out of it. So I try to let people know mental health is real. It's not something you just say, okay, I got an issue today, I'm going to be better tomorrow. Mental health, dealing with mental health is ongoing. It's something you have to deal with on a regular basis. And you have to check yourself and make sure you are okay. And that's why I say, guys, if you feel like you're not okay, you feel like you're having some issues, contact that primary care physician. Let them know that you're going through something or you're feeling some type of way, and you don't want to get to a point where you spiral out. So it's best to get the help as early as possible. And guys, there are early warning signs, such as eating or sleeping too much, pulling away from people and your usual activities, having low energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters, having unexplained pains. And also, guys, I want to remind you that mental health affects you also when you have illnesses, like if you're diagnosed with like cancer, or you're diagnosed with a serious lifelong disease, or if you're going to have like a surgery, like I had brain surgery. It affects your mental health going into knowing that you're having some issues. Mental health affects everything about you. That's why I talk about mental health, because people want to put things on the back burner when it comes to mental health. Mental health is going to affect your whole life. It affects the way you think. It affects the way you feel. It affects your moods. It affects your eating. It affects everything. So that's why I come out and talk to you about it. And I let you know that people are dealing with it on a regular basis. And if someone comes to you and they talk to you and tell you something about what's going on, they're opening up to you, by all means, try to talk to them, try to help them. And other ways of learning how to help is, guys, if you know you got a family member dealing with it, instead of trying not to be around them and, oh, I'm not going there, I'm not doing that, try to be there for them. Try to educate yourself on the disease that they have. It's not really a disease. Try to educate yourself on what they are going through. Because for me, mental health is just like being diagnosed with a serious complication or serious thing that's happening to your body, like diabetes, like high blood pressure. It's the same, and you have to take care of it the same way. You can't put mental health on the back burner, because eventually it will affect you in your life, and it'll start to trickle down. So that's why I say make sure you're taking care of your mental health, because we don't even think about it when we get up in the morning. We're not thinking about our mental health. But if you didn't have your mental health, how can you function? Your mental health helps you function on a regular basis. That's why I try to talk about it. When I get up, I have to try to stay in a positive motion. When I get up, I try to start doing things positive when I first wake up, to stay in a positive state of mind, because it is so much happening in the world today. Even listening to your friends or family members talking about what they are going through is hard sometimes, because you're trying to keep your mental health intact and trying to also help someone and talk to them, because talking to someone is the best thing you can do, and explaining to them what's happening, being able to share is very important for me to be able to share with others and let them know the importance of the mental health piece, because people think, oh, that's not important, or certain things are not important, like self-care. Those go in together. Self-care and your mental health goes in together, because taking care of yourself and taking care of your mental health is important first, because it's going to trickle down if you don't take care of it to your family, and then you're not being the best you can be for your family. So that's why I say, if you need help, check out your primary care physician. If you don't want to go through them, get on the computer, check out Better Health. Do not think that it is not real, guys. It is real, and it's gonna affect you in some other ways in your life. So getting the help you need first is important for you. Sometimes we got to take out time to do things for us. We got to take out time to wind down and do things that are gonna be able to help us on a daily basis. And that's why I come out and talk about self-care also, because taking care of myself first, I had to learn to take care of me first, because if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of my family. I can't be there for my friends. I can't be there for my loved ones. I can't be there on the job, because if my mental health isn't intact, I can't do what I need to do. Because guys, if you heard me say, mental health is very important. It's your emotional, your psychological, your self-well-being. It affects how you think. It affects how you work. It affects how you do everything you do in your life. So that's why I come out and talk about it, to let you know it's very important. And so, guys, that's what I want to talk about today: the early warning signs, what is mental health, and different types of mental health conditions. And guys, you cannot diagnose yourself. You have to see a psychiatrist, a therapist, or someone in that field. They can diagnose you. And once they diagnose you, guys, you can get a treatment plan and get the help you need so that you can be the best you can be. Your mental health is all about taking care of you and doing the best for you. So guys, that is what I wanted to talk to you about today. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health. Make sure you're loving on yourself and your loved ones, guys. That is so very important. And guys, make sure you're doing your prayers, your affirmations, you're reading your scripture, you're doing your vision boards, guys. Those are very important. But guys, most of all, please remember, mental health is real. We have people that are dealing with it on a regular basis. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and hit the notification bell, so each time I load up a video, you are there. And guys, remember that your mental health is real. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a great one, guys.